Hello friends, as promised, we are here with GST course day 3. Today's topic is registration under GST. We will understand basic concepts pertaining to registration and how to do online registration in GST portal and get registration certificate within 7 days. Let's start. So, who is liable to get registered under GST? So there is a threshold limit, and that threshold limit is based upon PAN number of the GST. So the limit is 40 lakhs for normal states and 10 lakhs for special category states. There are certain conditions where threshold limit is not to be considered and GST registration is to be done compulsorily. What are those scenarios? We'll take one by one. Number one, it is threshold limit. Number one is interstate taxable supply. So if we are in a business whereby we have to sell the goods from one state to another, GST registration is compulsory, and we need not take into consideration the limit of 40 lakhs. Second is if you are a casual taxable person. Third, if we need to pay GST under RCM. Next is economic commerce, e-commerce operators. Next is NRIs, GST tax deductors, input service distributors, online information and data retrieval service like Google, Ghana.com, etc. Others as may be notified by GST Council. So in these cases, even if the threshold limit is less than, sales are less than the threshold limit of 40 lakhs, we have to get GST registration. Now, who are the persons who are not liable to get registered? Number one, person are supplying goods or services which are not liable to tax or which are wholly exempt under GST. Second is agriculturist. So these are the exceptions that they need not get GST number. Now, when to get registered? Number one, in normal cases, it is within 30 days from the date of liable to registration. So once your threshold limit of 40 lakhs is covered, done away with, you have crossed 40 lakh sales in a year, within 30 days, you have to get registration. However, in the case of below these transactions, say if you have done the first interstate taxable supply, then you have to get GST registration within 30 days from the first sale of interstate nature. However, in the case of a casual taxable person and NRI, we have to take registration even before starting the business, that is 5 days prior to commencement of business. Now, some other features of registration. Number one, single registration for IGST, SGST, CGST, and UGST per state. It means that prior to July 2017, we had to take various registrations under VAT, central sales tax, service tax, etc. But under GST, only one registration per state is required or compulsory. Second, a registration required in each state from where supply is made. No centralized registration. It means that wherever we have a business place, either plant or warehouse, from where we are making supply to our customers, we need to get the same registered. Now, we can also have more than one GST registration based upon our business verticals. So if the company needs or wishes to have more than one GST number in a state, it can take the same based upon different business verticals. Now, format of GST number is like, it is a 15-digit number. The first 2 digits would represent the state code. So if it is Maharashtra, then it is 27. If it is Gujarat, it is 24, likewise. Next N number is the permanent account number. Next is the entity number of the same PAN number in a state. So if we have applied for more than one registration number, so the first registration number will have one as the 13th digit in the GST number. The second GST number applied and received would be two, likewise and like forth. Next is Z. This is compulsory for each. This is by default for each GST number. And lastly is the check digit number. So it depends upon basically the first 14 digits uh, of the GST number, and it is based upon certain calculation. We did not go into details of the same. So it is basically a check digit number. Now, what are the documents required to get the registration? So first of all, GST registration is 100% online. We can get the same by entering into GST site, visiting the GST site, and getting uploading the required details, filling the form REG 01. We will discuss this later, maybe in this lecture or in the next lecture. What are the documents which are prerequisite or which you should accumulate before filling the REG1 are proof of constitution of business, details of all bank accounts, proof of principal and additional place of business, details of partners or directors, details of goods or services to be supplied, harmonized system nomenclature code of goods and service accounting code in case of services, photographs of partners, directors, and proprietors. Now there is a space limit or the size of the file which can be uploaded. So we need to take care that before uploading the same, we need to confirm that the size or the format like JPG, PDF is what is to be uploaded is we have readily available. If the size of the file is bigger than what is required to be uploaded, then there are various softwares available which we can use to reduce the size of the PDF or JPG format. Apart from the above, there can be any other document which can be prescribed by the CBEC or GST Council to be provided. That's all for this lecture. Thank you so much for having a patience hearing. Thank you so much. If you like our content, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much.